Good afternoon, everyone. We are back for the new Happy Pwn tournament. So this one will be the 32nd Happy Pwn Open. Same as every month, because this is our monthly meeting, we will have two tournaments today. First one will be the beginner tournament that, to remind to everyone, will be only for the people who are less than 14 years old. And we will have the Happy Pwn Open for the people who are over 14 years old, but also for the people who want to try their own skills and, let's say, try to practice against our teachers or our other friends that will join the tournament. So for every student of Happy Pwn that will join the tournament, you will be able to get some rewards, some Happy Pwns tokens that you can collect and get reward with it. So for the new people that are watching us, if you want to join us, feel free to actually either join the stream and have some uh, have some more information, or the second option is that you can find every link on Lichess on the tournament itself. You will be able to find all the links you want. Okay? So, hello everyone. Nice to see you again. So, as you can see, today Magnus Carlsen is not with me, but I have beautiful things to show you. Is that on Tuesday, December 5th, we will have the chess camp in Blue Parrot, so in Bangkok. I will actually let you have some information. I try to have the main information. If you want to join it, you can find all the information on our website that I will just add on the that I will just add in the chat of uh, YouTube. So you will be able to find it in the comment. Another option to join it is, of course, to just up. Let me add it. Okay, here is a link. And another option, of course, is just to look at the YouTube channel and you will have all the link to be able to join. So you can contact us by email, by phone call, or directly on our website as well. So let me up. Okay. Let me add this for you as we will be able to watch the tournament. So here are the two tournaments. This is the Happy Pwn Open, so it just started, not so many people joined for today, but in the Happy Pwn Beginner, we still have a lot of people. So we will be able to observe all these games, and it will be quite interesting to take a look at these games. All right, so we have 6 games incoming. Let's open all the games we have, and we will be able to have a look at it. Okay, let's put the game in the beginning just to have a look at it more clearly. Okay, I don't want to spoil you in any way. That's why, for a bit more, I would say, fun, I will just going back to it. Okay, so let me see about what do we have in the tournament. Took. Okay, so King Carlsen against Satongi. So here is the first game we have. So e4, e5, and then, okay, took. All right, everything to protect the pawn. So as just a little overview there, the black cannot castle because there is this bishop covering the space. So it's quite nice, but just a little reminder for everyone, if you choose to push the f-pawn, you should be sure to have a solution to castle, or maybe try to castle on the other side. Oh, okay, so we could have some interesting moves around there, probably, with this knight, maybe with a check directly, with a little fork in e6, even if the bishop will be probably traded, this bishop will actually be really strong around there, as it will be not so easy to move it, and let some space for I would say, white to develop their game and can be really annoying for the black as a whole. All right, so trade. Okay, it seems like the black will actually have a long castle around there, but first they choose to attack the bishop. Okay, trading the bishop. Another move that could be interesting definitely might be to actually take with the a pawn, as now we know that blacks want to long castle. It can be nice to actually go and target some pawns directly. Okay, I was saying I think black will long castle, but now I'm a bit confused about it. Okay, second game is between Mickey, alias Rat the Meeper, and Tamil Selvan M. Okay, so we have some sort of I thought that it's so sort of a Slav defense, but now I'm not sure anymore. Okay, look more like a Queen Gambit. Up. Okay, trading some pieces. Talk. Okay. All right. I have to say I don't really like this square for the knight, as after h5 the knight is trapped. Talk. Okay. So that's a free knight. Okay. Might be difficult now for Mickey to be able to defend himself, especially after losing a full rook and trading the pieces. Okay. Next one. Out because of time. Mr. Chess Dude actually wins that game because black timeout. Next one, we have AKM Happy Pawn against Shravan Chess Talent. Up. Okay, so here no surprise. This was a free pawn. Okay, trading. Now white have a beautiful pawn chain. Next one we have Justin Chess. Oh, we will King Gambit. Interesting to see that, especially because Justin is one of my students. Just start not so long ago. Okay. All right, so we might have some little things there, but probably trading there first and then takes a bishop. Okay, that's a miss, I would say, uh, from black. Okay, there is still a bishop there. I don't know why nobody's thinking about it. Okay, interesting. So the bishop seems like doesn't matter. Maybe we should launch a new hashtag, something like Bishop Lives Matter. Could be interesting. Okay, so we could just probably move on the side. It's not really a big deal there. Okay, all right. Ah, finally the bishop. Okay, so here this is the bishop. It looks like this rook was a bit super active, taking everything possible on chessboard. So it's a little bit difficult after that. All right, let's go back to the main page of the tournament. So for now, we still have one game. I will let you have a little look at it. I will just go back on this one and keep this game. Okay, so we were there. Okay, so indeed we end up having a long castle there. Okay, quite nice. So now white had they have a rook advantage, and they might have some possibilities around there. So let's see what they will choose. Okay, good job, Satan. That was a nice game. End up with a beautiful victory. So here is how we are in this tournament at the end of round number one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people that actually are able to collect a pawn on this first round. And what do we have around there? Oh, I'm looking at the chat of the tournaments as people are talking, saying, asking questions about each other, which is quite nice. All right. Tuk tuk. What about the Happy Pawn Open? What do we have around there? So we have two games that are still in progress. We'll be able to see a little bit. One of them is finished with a victory of Happy Pawn Sebastian. Let's have a look at it quickly. Okay, so one of the favorite opening of Sebastian as I know it, which is a Mora Gambit. I think we never played this one together, but I'm not even sure. I think even with white or black, I never played with black Sicilian and Sebastian play a Mora Gambit, but I know that it's one of his favorite opening and he actually knows it quite well. So if you play against Teacher Seb one day, be sure you will never play a Mora Gambit for many reasons, as we will be able to see. So all of this is mostly about theory, which is totally quiet around there. Okay, so we're pushing more attack around there. There is probably some things to do. Maybe try to actually protect that pawn, but it's still really, really difficult to protect. There is no way to protect that pawn after that. That's exactly why it has been played. Okay, so first thing, move the bishop first. I think you could actually take it directly there first, but maybe you have another idea in mind. Oh, like discover check, taking the rook. Probably, yes, all right. And now, okay, going back, and there is nothing to take anymore. That's why we are going to attack the queen. All right, let's do one more. Okay, and now with rook advantage, it will be really complicated for black to actually fight against it, but we still have a beautiful ending there. So just as information, the only move for black will be to move to h7, and after they move to h7, you have some quite dirty moves, like bishop d3, attacking there, forcing... I can actually analyze the game, I guess. Can I? No, because the game is over, so maybe they can actually keep moving. Yeah, okay, I can keep moving that. So after in that type of position, we might have some options there for white. The first option, if you cannot find the checkmate, will be to easily take the knight. And if you actually can find the checkmate, which is not so easy to find there, is it easy to find or not? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure that it's an easy checkmate. Probably just go there and now you have a checkmate. Yeah. Or maybe you can just take there first and after that, okay, now we have some interesting things. Took, and if we go there, there is a checkmate in two moves. And if we decide to go here, what do we have? We have the same checkmate actually. Up and up. And okay, we are done around there. So understandable that actually black resigned on this game. Okay, let's go back to our tournament. Oh, we have a new student that joined. Is it a student? King Carlsen just joined the Happy Pawn Open instead of the Beginner Open, which is probably a better decision considering that here. Oh, never mind, he just left. So is he going back to the Happy Pawn Open basic one? So for student? No, I don't think so. Okay, so that will be a mystery. Oh, hi Veer. I just see that you are there. Sebastian, that was a pleasure to have you and to analyze your game on this streaming. I will continue to do so as much as I can. Oh, I'm so sorry for you that you have a lesson. and that you cannot continue the tournament. I would love to continue commenting your Mora Gambit. And we have a comment from your mom. Um, yeah, I don't say that to be rude. I'm really sorry, but I don't know exactly who is your mom. But said my opponent ate online. Okay, let me check about that. We also have a comment for from Farside. Say I'm too lazy to join. Maybe next month. It's okay, Farside. We will hope to see you next month, of course. Okay, let's go back to our tournament. So what do we have around there? Up, we have 6 new games that we will open. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Okay, now that we open all the games, first game, Yasha seems to be offline, Solar seems to be offline, and we have King Carlsen. King Carlsen is back in the beginner tournament. I'm not sure that he should be on the beginner tournament. Up. Okay, so what do we have? We have a Sicilian defense again. Up. Okay. Okay. All right. So it seems like with the opposite castle, the interesting thing is that it's a bit some sort of a rush. All right. So the rush principle is white will push on the side of the black castle, and black will push on the side of the white castle. The first one who right usually actually be able to perform his attack first and probably win the game as well. So we will see that who will be able to win. That will be a beautiful question to ask. All right, Mr. Chess Dude, that we will encourage around there because he's a student of Happy Pawn. Let's see how is it going. Talk. Okay, we can flip. So this is a Caro-Kann defense, exchange variation, up, up. Okay. So here there is a little simple moves actually that should be played in that variant. It's not around that, it's pushing the h4 pawn. And the idea is that when you end up pushing the h4 pawn to h5, you will have some problem if you are black. So the move there, if white actually perform to push h4, you can push h5, even if it's not the best move, it's the most common move played. So the best move is actually to push h6 and not h5. Okay? So in that case, you have some moves to play. So now it's black to play first. The knight there is not the first option. At least this knight is actually the correct move. It will avoid to have a knight in e5 after the pawn have pushed. The idea, so it's a bit complicated, but I guess I can see it there. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so now we are back there. If you don't play that, so let's say we play this move, and you have this move that is pushed, okay, and now you have the knight there. The knight there is quite annoying. It's quite annoying for a few reasons, but the best is actually to push it first. So now the bishop is attacked, and you don't have any squares. This is the only square you have, and it's not that great, okay? As you will have to trade your bishop. In that case, okay, so if you don't play this one, and let's say you continue to play, I would say normal theory, we can have a pawn push like this, which will force somehow a pawn in f6. And now, okay, now we can take, and you have a broken pawn structure for black. Okay, that was a little point about theory. Let's go back to our game. Let me flip the board again. Took. All right. Took, took, took. Okay, so good move from black. Actually, trying to destroy the center. That's the, I would say, the main idea. In Caro-Kann opening, you need to push the c5 pawn, which white actually didn't really react to it. Okay. All right, so now we are talking about middle, took, and no queen trade on this one. We try to attack the pawn, so we have two pawn attacked. One possible move would actually be queen c7, defending either this pawn and this pawn, which is quite, I would say, a safe move. Up, so here there is a pawn, that is gone. Ended with black being able to castle. All right, taking the center, you can actually trade the bishop as well. And now you have to be careful about this pawn in c5. Okay, so it happened, but it works. It works somehow. You lose a piece, but you take a pawn at least, which is not really the best trade ever. Okay, so some problem, I would say somehow, that we have here is, oh, no, actually here, okay, we cannot take the pawn, so probably something like rook e1 might be interesting. Oh, it's not what has been played. Trading a rook, okay. This is something that you should not try to do when you are losing. Um, I mean, trading the pieces. Okay, so now the knight can come back, and it will be difficult for black to actually stop that. It will be difficult for black to also attack around there, or even to defend their pawns. Okay, next game we have Agniva against Maiezo. Up. All right. So some interesting things there, I guess. Okay, forcing to have a lonely pawn in the middle, trying to target there. It's totally, I would say, ignored by black, that they are losing a pawn. By white too, by the way, it seems like they don't really want to get that pawn. Okay, I have to be honest with you, I don't understand this one at all. Okay, so here you have an en passant, which is quite nice to play. This one is fine as well, by the way. Okay, all right. Okay, and now it's quite done for white, so we'll never be able to success. Little mistake, black could actually push the pawn there, and the king cannot come because there is a pawn there, and there is a bishop with a check. So it's a free queen. Up. Okay, now white will be able to block. So there is not even any important thing to think about there. I will go back to the position. Okay, here you can actually play directly king there. It's not a problem. If there is a king take, you push your pawn and you get a queen. So the bishop is impossible to take. Up. So I say some moves missed by both players. Now it's somehow resigned, I guess, so we don't really need to continue on that. All right, next one is Raxemiper against Abigail Meta with a little dog emoji. I'm not really sure about the emoji. Is it a dog? I guess it's a dog. Okay, so we have a Caro-Kann defense. Everything classic, I would say, from Miki, as it's his main opening right now. Okay. All right, so some might think, okay, why? Yeah, I will go to analysis. Why we don't actually move the bishop there to protect the pawn, right? Well, basically because black can actually push there, and after that it will be complicated and impossible to defend anyway. But in that variant where we try to protect the pawn with the bishop, black they have everything about activity. They will get this one back up, and now they have one, two, three pieces developed. They totally control the center of the game. They have some, I would say, dirty squares with the queens there. So very difficult to play for white. That's probably the reason that explains why white choose not to protect the pawn. Okay, so Mickey is not so pressed about it. Don't really want to take the pawn for now. We still have some moves like this, but it's a possibility. This pawn will still be difficult to defend anyway. Okay, this is a free bishop. Okay, okay, so quite normal. You have a piece advantage. You can just trade. Okay, so now be careful. The bishop is pinned. The knight is pinned, so the bishop is free. Okay, bishop is protecting with a little check. Okay, castle. Queen is attacked. All right, free bishop, but another bishop there. And now planning for direct checkmate. That is missed by white. Okay, good game from Mickey. Took. Okay, so we still have a game incoming around there that we were looking. Okay, interesting. It's a free piece. The white cannot take it back as it will be a free queen if they choose to take it back, which they did at the end. Okay, now it's a free rook. Okay, now it start to be difficult because you have a rook for a knight, and the position of the king is not that great. These pieces still didn't move from the starting squares. Okay, opening column for rook. Interesting, big diagonal. Probably try to exploit it one day. Okay, rook in the middle. White squares block. So now the white king is quite safe. Ow. I really don't like when the game ends and I don't have time to finish my analysis. Okay, so we have a pin bishop there. Yeah, that's quite basic, I would say, in terms of strategy. Okay, adding three. So now there is only like two moves. You have to move your knight to try to protect your bishop. Okay, so quick little point, guys, that seems to be interesting to make. When you have some sort of a pin like this, especially when it's a piece that is pinned, and there is no point to defend it, basically, one of the first things you should try to do is to save yourself from the pin. It means moving the king sideways or even on a square that there is no pin. So maybe not this one, as you still want your rook to be able to be free, but probably around there could be nice, or around there could be nice as well. Just okay. Try to try to remove yourself from the pin. I think there is even better, by the way. But try to remove yourself from the pin as your piece will be able to be used again. Okay, still a pin. Finally removed from the pin and going back there directly. Okay, trying to block. All right, so now we will have some pawns that will be lost. Nice tactic, by the way. Up, okay, and get a rook. And now we don't really have to go to the end of the game. It's somehow game over. All right, okay. What's next? What do we have? Up, I will join the tournament. I'm there. I'm number 20. So I don't know how I get half point, but believe me, I'm under 14 years old. I should be able to join the tournament. Let me post a message in the chat. Uh, so I just make a reminder in the chat that you must be under 14 years old to be able to join the tournament. And I don't know exactly yet how to, I would say, to ban the people who should not be in a tournament. Yeah, I don't really know how to do it yet. So I guess I will need some training and learn how to be sure that we have the right people in the tournament. Means only the people under 14 years old. So yeah, I will definitely find out how to do and to be able to be sure that there is only, I would say, young student in the tournament. Okay, up, 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 up. Okay, let me open the next games. So what do we have? We have Sasha Munkev 1961. It means 62 years old. I think 62 is over 14 years old. I'm not really sure about that, but I'm quite sure that it's over 40. All right, so up, I will say everything normal opening top. All right, so what do we have there? Okay, okay, so losing pieces. I don't really understand why, but it's okay. All right, let's go to the next game. Top, up. Okay, let's open this one. Top, so we have a current defense, everything normal around there. Free attack on this pawn. Okay, just as a reminder. Oh, that was the wrong square to go. Took. Okay. Okay. So I would say some mistakes from white in this opening, especially by losing a piece, a full piece. Took. Next one is Satang against AKM Arpipon. Let's see how it's going. So I don't really like this one, I have to say, just because you are blocking your bishop. Up. Okay. Trying to control the center. Will it work or not? This will be a big question. Anyway, we still have some interesting moves to play. First, something like taking the knight could be interesting, as if if black decide to actually take it back. Up, let me go back. Top. If we take that and there is a queen take, we lose a pawn there as black. So we might have to actually take it back with the pawn, which now we let some space for the queen to enter, and possibly for that pawn to be recovered a bit later. Because now, as black, we don't have thousands of options there. The best option seems to be king e7, which we can't say really it's a good option, but at least it avoids to lose that pawn there, right? So some things maybe to check for later. All right. Okay, defending that one, pushing this one. Okay, trying to gain some space. So obviously we will have a long castle there. That seems quite obvious. All right. Okay, I cannot say that I like this move, especially because you are destroying your pawn structure. So maybe you don't have to move this knight there. You could simply move your bishops there and attack the rook. And after, if you want to trade the knight, you can trade the knight. But before you trade the piece, especially trading a knight or a bishop, there is a question that you could ask yourself: is my piece better than the one I want to have as a trade? Uh, is it better or not? I will let you decide. In my own opinion, this knight from white, right, the knight in e2, is not really what we could consider as a great knight. But this knight in d5, the knight of black, is a good knight. It's a knight that might have some squares, I say sports for now, but might have some squares in the future that could be interesting. All right? Okay, so trading there, I cannot say that I really understand that move. Why not taking it back? But it's all right. At least we'll get a quality, so a rook in compensation. Okay, let's go to see this one. Up, I will flip board. Tuck, all right. Okay. Okay, so everything quite classic on the king pawn opening. All right. So this is not a free pawn, actually. You can get it back this one. All right. It has been done. So trading the rook. Okay. So no choice for black, by the way. They don't really have any choice of trading or not trading. The only option could be to play queen b8, which was the best move, I think, as after white take, you can play queen take, and now you have an active queen. Took. Okay. Okay, so it seems like it's some sort of a war on who will collect all the free pawns of the opponent. It's look like this for me. Okay, so here we have 2 pawns attacked. One of these is defending, one is unprotected. But it's not a problem, because in this game we don't protect pawn. We try to take all the pawns of the opponent. This is the main goal. Little advantage for black on this one. They collect one more pawn than the white did. Okay, and here we didn't have time to see the game as it was um, offline. Offline, yeah. Okay, all right. So here, no so much surprise. Uh, a bit of a surprise as well. Okay, so things that okay, quite interesting. The reason why White had to play there. Yeah, I can go to analysis. Talk. The reason why White plays there and give up on the knight is that if they, let's say, try to protect the knight like this, then you have queen checks there first, and when the king is going, oh no, it's not even working. No, so actually this move was great. Yeah, I saw ghost. I thought that after this move you can have a check somehow, and after king move you have bishop to d6 with a beautiful skewer with the queen and the king. But no, actually you don't have anything. That's my fault. I'm sorry, guys. So here, okay, collecting. Is it better to collect this one or to collect this one around there? Hmm. This one seems to be slightly better, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, and now there is a checkmate. Ah, it's not immediately a checkmate. You can go back there, but you will have a bishop here that will end up in a checkmate. Okay, took. All right, let's have a look at the other game we have. Took. Okay, okay. All right, I guess that could be avoided definitely by white. Up, okay, going back, trying to have a better square. All right. Okay, so this move is okay, but there is still a free pawn to collect. Okay, and what is the idea behind that? You still have some square. Okay, I want to collect this one? No. Yeah, I want to collect the pawn. Probably this one attacking the rook first, but is it working? Yeah, it's working. Even after rook comes here, you still have another check and you will be able to move your knight. Okay, or actually, maybe probably around there. Ah, no. Actually, probably there. That seems to be the best square for the knight, after all. But we will see that a little bit later. Okay, took. Next one. So we were on this one. We forgot. Yeah, okay. So we will see the part where the queen is traded. Okay. So in this case, quite interesting. All right. One of the things we can immediately see is that there is a pawn unprotected there. And that if you move the rook to d7, there is no way to protect this pawn. Maybe trying to have this, but it doesn't really help. So at the end, you will lose that pawn. Attacking the knight here is not really the best thing to do. You don't really need to attack the knight because the knight is not in amazing positions there, and he can still go with a check and coming back to have a better square. So we should always target the three little pawns that are lonely and hard to defend. Same here, attacking a knight, but the knight is protected. Okay, all right. Time to push it. Now the pawn can be easily protected. We have a few different moves to do that. Honestly, I don't really know which one I prefer between rook d8 and rook f6. I think that rook f6 might be actually quite interesting there. A bit more interesting than rook d8. Just because you will probably be able to open this column there, or at least to try to push your pawns. And if you push it and white decide to push the pawn there, then you can actually take it back directly. So no problem. That's why it might be more interesting to stay there. Yeah, a bit complicated, I guess, its decisions, but now we have two pawns. For white, it should be the main objective to try to target these pawns. This one could be supported like this, but I would say a knight in d5 could really be interesting as it will offer some opportunities for white. Especially we have two checks. We just need to wait that there is one piece or another on this square. for example, a rook, which will allow us to actually attack that pawn. Okay, interesting as well. Focus everything on the d pawn. So what are the moves possible for black right now? We have two, Took and Took. Which one is the best? I will let you choose. I will wait that you choose, indeed. Korapak saying, I'm waiting for the next match. I will just ask Korapak, what is your name in the tournament? As we will be able to see your game a bit more in detail, could be interesting. Okay, we have AKM Happy Pawn say I lost 2 times. It's okay that you lost 2 times. It's not a problem. Okay? Up. Okay, so at the end, what happens there? They choose this one, and now that we have some sort of a trade, it's a free pawn. Okay, probably mixed. Ah, okay, interesting. Interesting. Offering a pawn to take one. Okay, and then going back, and now you can actually try to target these ones. Could be interesting. Could be interesting. We will see that. It starts to be a bit tense between the two players, which they are both with less than 1 minute on the clock. Let's see. Let's see how is it going. Could be nice to see. So let's have a quick look at the little board around there. What do we have? We are in round number 3. We have King Carlsen and Shravan on the first round and Pravishnav on the first one. Satang and Raxemiper occupied the number 4 and number 5. Quite nice to see because they are both my students. So it would be nice to actually see them play together. I wish they will play together. It will be really interesting to see. Okay. So mistake from white that they actually open up for a fork. Oh, that's a bit sad. I would say that's totally sad, definitely. To end up like this, okay? Yeah, okay, understand that there is that. All right. Okay. Oh, okay, Satan. I get it. I comment your game, and I hope that you will play against Rax the Meeper. I'm hoping for that. I'm praying for that, as it will be really interesting to see a little fight between you both, because I know you both. Uh, yeah, I know you both actually. So that's why it will be so interesting to see. Oh, oh yeah, maybe I should actually try to leave the tournament. I don't want to give free posts to anyone. Okay, I saw that first I actually joined the tournament. So I will quit. I will quit the tournament by myself. Hopefully, I got absent for each time. Did I give point to someone? No, I don't give point to anyone, which is quite a good thing. Yeah. All right. Fine. I don't give points to anyone. Okay. Next one. Next game. Yes. Okay. Great. Now we have Rax the Meeper against Satan. That will be interesting. Justin, we will follow Justin against AKM Apipon. Two students of Apipon as well will be a good fight. And we have Farside against Mr. Chess Dude. So for now, what I see, we have actually 5 of my students playing in this one. And we will follow actually what they are doing. So we will have a fight between Raxamiper and Satan. It will be interesting. Farside and Mr. Chase Dude, interesting as well. And Justin against AKM Apipon. AKM Apipon, I don't know you, but we will look at your game. Good luck for you all, as I cannot bet for any winner. They are all students of our academy. Okay, so now that we have a little bit of time and before the game advances a little bit, right? Because we will go quite fast in the opening. In December, we will have a lot of different events from Happypon. First one starting will be the chess games that we have on December 5th. If you want to register, feel free to ask me in the chat or to directly look at the website of Happypon. The second big event that we will have is just a little bit before. It will be an online tournament. You can also inquiry for informations. It will be on Sunday, December 3rd, and it will be a big tournament that we will have in partnership with The Rookie, which is a big chess club in Bangkok. We will make a mixed tournament together, and they will have some FIDE tickets for big tournaments there. I will highly encourage you to join. It will be nice to see you as well. So this will be on Sunday, 3rd December afternoon. I will be the streamer, of course, same as always. And for this time, I will actually have a co-streamer that will be the main streamer of The Rookie. So the streaming will be in Thai and in English as well. It will be a challenge, but I'm quite sure we can do that. Next, after that, it will be on December 17. We will have an on-site tournament in Bangkok that, if I don't make mistake, will be in Alliance Française in Bangkok. You can already register through Happypon website as well for this event. I will highly encourage you to do so, as I will be there in person to not participate to the tournament, unfortunately, but to be a referee there. So it will be interesting to see. I will highly encourage you to join. It will be nice, and you will have me as a referee. You cannot have my comments, but I will be able to see your game in direct live. So can be interesting as well. Okay, now that we wait a little bit and we have been really patient, let's have a look at our three little games. So let's start with Far Side against Mr. Chess Dude, aka, yeah, I think it's, yeah, Far Side. All right, against Tent. Let's have a look at it. Oh, okay. So no surprise there, like absolutely zero surprise. They are both my students, so they both play in Caro-Kann defense. They are both used to it. Took, okay. All right. So Mr. Chess Dude has been improving a lot in terms of tactic lately. It will be quite interesting to see what he will be able to do in that game. Okay, trading some pieces, because sometimes you just don't need it. All right. Okay. Moving the queen on the side. Took, so we have some pawns there that might be attacked. One, actually. Okay, that's another pawn. And now that's a knight. Ooh, that's quite a lot of material, Mrs. Farside. Oh, now you take a fork as well. Okay, so I was talking about tactic just a few seconds ago. Tactic has talked already, so now it will be quite difficult for white to play, unfortunately. Oh, mistake from black. There is a free. Oh, that's a free knight. There is a free knight. Nobody wants a free knight, and here there is a free pawn with a check. Nobody wants a free pawn. Nobody wants a free knight. Okay, end up Far Side taking the knight. Good job. You just need to take one more rook, and then the balance is back. Be careful. Black are, of course, preparing rook b1 check with a little skew with the queen and the king there. So there is one move that you must play, is either to move your queen, of course, or to move your king on the side. This doesn't really help. We still have rook b1, which is difficult for for white to play. Okay, let's see the second game. Justin against AKM Happypon. Up. All right, so we have a Caro-Kann defense by Justin. We just learned it like 1 week ago. I am not sure that Justin will remember all the moves, but we will see that in detail. Okay. All right. Whoa, long castle around there. It's risky, really risky, but okay. I mean, long castle Short castle, is a castle better than another when you have 4 pawns that are following each other? I cannot be sure about that. Okay, be careful, Justin. You have a pawn attack. Okay, long castle as well. So, losing another pawn. Okay, going back. Okay, so maybe at one moment we should anticipate about that. Okay, check. Oh, that's a dirty that's a dirty checkmate break that is immediately seen by white, anticipated. Okay, so there is a king that is a bit lonely there. Will black will be able to attack that or not? Or will white actually be able to perform to take all the pawns and to have an attack around them? Okay, so king is running. Let's see how it will go. There is a 3 pawns for each of each and every one actually. Okay. Now it's quite obvious. Okay, I want to take your rook. You don't want to take it. I will take it. So how to do something around there? Okay, so we have another check. Is there a way to try to scam white on that? I don't think so. I don't see any, at least for now. So you probably have to take that rook first. Defense matter. Rook lies matter. Okay. All right. Quite interesting. Now we have a rook that can be useful. Oh, by the way, a knight. Okay. So what is the plan? This is a good question. It seems like the plan is exactly the same as before. Coming with a knight, coming with a bishop, and we will go to checkmate. So in case, yeah, uh, I don't have time to talk. I was ready to say, in case white don't take the knight, there is a queen a3 check, forcing the king to go to b1 and then queen b1 check, queen b2 check. Okay, trade some material. Okay, go back to the starting square, force the queen. Now it seems that, yeah, actually white had 2 pawns advantage. They offer a very generous, very generous trade. Okay, now we have to go to b2. How will, oh, this one seems interesting. Yeah, this one is interesting, really interesting indeed. Okay, so we have a queen d4 check. Ah, no queen d4 check. Okay, now this is what I was wondering a little bit, is that now you don't have a check. So you might need to be careful with your king, as there is still a rook check there that can be annoying. Yeah, and you don't have any check. So queen d4 was a must. Let's see how Justin can react to that. We will actually have a look at it. It doesn't seem like it, but your king is safe there. Okay, so after this move of Tent, aka Mr. Chase Dude, it has been too difficult for white and they decide to resign. Took. Oh, Satang say I blundered. I don't want to spoil because I didn't see your game yet. So let's have a look at it. Okay, we have a Caro-Kann defense from Mickey, aka Rats the Meeper. Okay. Oh, yeah, I understand what you mean, Satang, I guess. Now you cannot castle anymore. Okay. Alright, that's a weird way to play. Oh, double pawn in the middle. Okay. Mickey, please be nice with Satang. He is trying to do his best to counter you. Mickey seems to have like no mercy against that. Okay, developing pieces. Alright, forcing the bishop to go back. Now we have 2 pawns that attack. Oh, it chose not to take it. Could take it there. There is. Okay, so at the end it's a 3 pawn. Trading. Now we have a 2 pawns advantage for Rax the Meeper. Trading the rook. Okay. Oh, okay, I understand better. This is a blunder indeed. Of course, it's not missed by Mickey. Okay, going back. Okay, we did the job. Now we go back home and we just play as easy as we can. No risk. Okay, blocking the square. So white square bishop, black square bishop. There is basically no way that this pawn can pass. Okay. So I guess the idea is, okay, we cannot pass, we will try to bring the king. But the rook is guarding the square. You cannot go. So this pawn is stuck, and the king will never be able to go because there is this beautiful little rook there. Okay. All right. This could be avoided, by the way. Okay. Okay. So now we have 2 pawns, a bit better than 1. But black don't really care about that. They know that they control all the black square and that it will take way too much time for white to actually go there because it will take 1, 2, and 3 moves, and then they can start to push the pawn, which will be immediately taken by black. So you don't really have any options there. And black can continue to push their pawn step by step. Okay, now with the queen, it will be a checkmate in 1 move, I guess. No, it's not a checkmate. Okay. All right. Okay. What is your plan, Mr. Mickey? It's to end up with a checkmate like this. All right. Get it? That was a beautiful game. Satan, no worry. It's hard to compete against Mickey. He is he received a special training for tournaments, so he managed it quite well. So I will just answer you there. It's okay. Next time you will be able to fight again against, I would say, against Rax Semiper. Up. We will work that together, Satan. No worry. Now that I have your game, we will be able to analyze it a little bit more next week when we have a class. If we can actually take a little bit of time, we will have a look at it directly. All right? And you will be able to see a little bit more. Okay, what happens there? Okay, end up having this one. Took. Okay. Okay, so this one is a quite obvious threat. But now black are back in the game, back to attack. Oh, okay, there is a direct checkmate threat. Oh, where are you going? And it ended up with a check. Beautiful checkmate from Justin. It has been a tight game, nice one. And I would say, sorry for you, AKM Happy Pawn, you will get it next time. Took. Okay. Let's have a little bit look at the tournament. What do we have currently? Okay. Did I miss some games? Took. No, I didn't miss any games. That's the last game we have for this tournament. We will have a quick look at it. Up. Up. Okay. What do we have around there? Okay. Trading the pieces. I would say better opening from the black side actually than from the white. But let's see how it will turn out at the end. Okay. All right. I don't really understand this knight move, by the way. Took. Okay, that's a free pawn. Up. Oh, there is actually an... Oh, no, it's not a free pawn immediately because there is this bishop protecting. Okay. All right. Now that the bishop has been traded, you have a weak pawn to defend. Will you be able to defend it or not? Let's see about it. Okay. So still the same knight move. I guess Sasha actually played this knight like 10 times in 30 moves, which is quite a lot. I don't know why. In usual game, usually what you try to do when you don't know what to do is to actually use your piece, same as there's 2 pieces that has never been used. Maybe we can try to actually use it. Maybe trade a rook there. Maybe actually try to move the queen away and to target some other things. That's a possibility. Because during that time, black keep doing what they are doing from the beginning, means develop. Okay, trading pieces again, and now it cannot end up good for whites as they are losing all their pawns one by one. Okay, okay, and they will probably end up just pushing the pawn one by one to get a queen. Up. Okay, All right. I don't really understand what the two players are doing. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at what happens there. We have a Sicilian defense. Took. Okay. So the castle on that side is dead. The castle on this, on the king side is dead as well. I don't really know how both player will do. Okay. Trading the queen. Okay. Quite safe. There is a free pawn on the check. Okay. All right. So here, interestingly, you have this move that will force white to actually push a pawn and discover a bit more that castle. Could be interesting. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So it seems like white want to attack definitely on the queen side. Black want to attack on the king side. So it's a bit an opposite side. I would say opposite side fight. Let's see how it will go there. Okay. Oh, that could be probably avoid. Here we have some interesting things, right? You don't have to trade the rook. Maybe you can have some bishops there that can be really nice and interesting. Just in case, I want to check with computer what computer said. Yeah, indeed. Indeed, indeed. And taking there is probably not that good. Yeah, it's not as good. You lose 2 pawns when you're doing that. So bishop to f3, interesting definitely, as if there is rook take, and now you will have a discovered check. So it will force, I will say, yeah, okay. So you will be forced to have that. And now, just in case you will have some, still some attack around that, that could be interesting. Okay, just let's say whatever we play, we might have some, yeah, because it's a double check, so we cannot take it, we have to move, and after we lose the rook. Okay, so that's why it could be so interesting about how to attack. So this is not what has been played. They choose to take the rook instead, and now they are trying somehow, I guess, a checkmate, but it's not really working. Okay, hard to know. Okay, okay. So it seems like black are trying to go for checkmate, but they have some difficulties to find the checkmate. And they end up blundering a rook. Oh, that's so sad. From having a checkmate in 3 moves to actually losing the game. Okay, all right. So let's go back to our tournament. What do we have? We have 5 new games. In terms of ranking, Raxemiper, 3 games, 3 victory over 4, still in the same place, uh, still in the same position on this tournament. So we will actually have a little look at it. Okay. So as we open that, I don't want to spoil you one more time. Took, and took. Okay. Let's see about the game of Alpipon, aka. We will follow that in detail. Okay, we have a Scandinavian opening. I'm not sure that this is part of the theory. I never saw it before, and I used to play Scandinavian defense a long time ago, especially in Blitz. By the way, Scandinavian defense is e4 and then d5. So this is actually this one, right? And I would say the normal theory on this opening is just to take the pawn there. And after that, you have few different moves. The most common being to take back with the queen and to have knight c3 to attack the queen, forcing the queen to move to a5. So your goal will be to develop here these pieces and to have a long castle. If you want to know more about the Scandinavian defense, we will be able to work that more in detail. If you actually want to study more about chess, you can feel free to contact us. Otherwise, you can find some tutorial if you want especially to work on this opening. If you are able to work alone by yourself, then you can find some, I would say, softwares to play chess, such as Stockfish, that can show you what moves could be played, but it will still be computer moves, I will say. All right, so let's go back to that game. This one, I'm not sure about it. Going back with the queen in the opening, I'm not sure too. Okay, that seems to be risky. So now we lose a pawn on a check. Okay. So we stop there. Let's have a look at it. Far side is offline. Justin Chess will win that game. Mr. Chess Dude against Satan. Good luck. Good luck to Mr. Chess Dude. Good luck to Satan. I don't know about your game yet. I will say be the best player win. It will be quite interesting because in one side we have a Satan, a young player that has a great positional skills, and on the other side we have Mr. Chess Dude that is now, I would say before not at all, but now very good in tactics. So could be tricky. Could be tricky. Okay. I don't know this opening, Mr. Satan. I am not sure. Okay. All right. Okay. Taking position, trading the underlying bishop. That was a nice move, by the way, Mr. Satan, getting a free pawn. Clean. I like it. Will we have an answer from Mr. Chess Dude or not? This will be interesting to see. Okay, Rax the Meeper against Pono 2014. We will have a look at it. Talk. Okay, so we have a Queen Gambit. Not a surprise at all from Mr. Mickey. Took. Everything is his main opening, I would say. Okay, so there is one thing that I never like when I play Queen Gambit is that you still have a knight coming there and be annoying for your bishop. But it's not what white, what black choose to play. Okay, they choose to play it after all. Okay, so here we have some interesting moves as well, such as just pushing the pawn that will let the queen protect the knight. Going back is a bit a loss of time and initiative, immediately taken by Rax the Meeper, that is going to take some space there. Okay. Up. All right. So for now, we are stopped there. Trading the queen. Interestingly enough, white there actually have a perfect pawn structure, and black pawn structure can be fine as well, but they will have some troubles with that bishop. So this bishop now, it's like you send a message to your bishop and say, Mr. Bishop, you will not move outside of this pawn structure. You will be stuck there forever. Okay. Interesting move from black attacking the bishop. If it was my move, I will definitely play King D2 to protect the bishop. And in case of a trade, I will directly have King in D3 ready for the end game. As it's quite a close game, I highly prefer to have a knight. But this is only my point of view as the player I have. Okay? So, interestingly enough, I cannot really understand why Mickey chose to go back there, but it's fine. At the end, the knight disappears, the bishop disappears, and everyone is happy. All right. Okay. So, what is the plan now? Mickey, Rax the Meeper that got initiative before, is letting the initiative to black, and black now has the whole control of the the C column, which is not really something that you would love to have. It's a bit difficult, I guess, to counter. Uh, let's see. Let's see. We will have a better overview about that. Mickey know already that he cannot really take back the control of this square, so he's trying to activate his other pieces. It's a bit mixed, in my own opinion, because we have a beautiful C column and a possibility to double the rooks there on the row number 2 and to have a high power there. But in other ways, the bishop is totally trapped. which is a huge disadvantage for black. Now, Mr. Mickey did what he knows, and he will go to c5 to block the column, and the domination of black is over. No more column. This is a great plan, a great game plan, amazing tactics there. You are totally blocking and you will be probably able to play rook c1, taking back the control of the square, attacking the bishop, attacking the pawn there. So now you can directly play it. There is nothing to worry about. Pawn take, and it's not even a problem. So your knight cannot, nobody can say like you have to move your knight. The bishop is white square, so there is no way. So beautiful knight, beautiful knight. Up during the time, let me have a look at it. Okay, all right. So Mickey actually don't really focus on this rook that is inside of the white field. He's betting on trades there and having an active rook there, which is also really interesting as well. Different point of view, but still interesting. All right, so now we probably have a rook d2, I guess. That seems to be normal moves. What will white answer to that? That will be interesting to see as well. Okay, so from Mr. Chess Dude and Satan, how is it going? Okay, we are going to attack back a pawn, which actually white can do exactly the same thing and they win. Collect the pawn, okay. Oh, I'm not sure about this one, but all right. Okay. Oh, king take. Why? I don't get it. Okay. Okay, so end up losing a pawn at the end and losing a rook. Whoa, beautiful tactic from Satan. Nice one. Oh, be careful to your defense as well, because Mr. Chess Dude will never say, I am done. So you try to collect all the pawns, okay. All right. So we might have some interesting things there. Oh, we cannot. Okay. Okay, is there some things to do there? I don't think so. Okay. So now that's risky because there is a checkmate in one move. Okay. GG, nice game, Satan. Deserved. Oh, okay, so this one, far side is offline. Let's continue about our, I would say, weird Scandinavian opening. Talk, okay, okay. It's a bit, huh? Okay, I don't really understand this one. It's a bit difficult to play for black, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, a bit difficult to play for black. Took. Okay. I'm quite sure that AKM Happypon will study a bit more about openings and be able to learn a bit more, just learn a bit more about how to play openings. Okay? All right? Let's go back to it. So here the game is not over, but we miss some moves. Okay. Okay. Interesting enough, but well, now we have an attack. Ooh, okay, trading a rook, but we lost a pawn on the way. Talk, talk, okay, trying to bet on activity. We have two pawn attack. The bishop is attacked. Where is the bishop going? The bishop has one square, but if the bishop goes there, there is this pawn that will be taken. Interesting tactic from Rat the Meeper. Let's see, because for now you are down a pawn, probably down a second pawn soon. So let's see how it will go. Okay, so change of tactic there. The new tactic is to try to attack the knight and make them move, which isn't a solution. For now, at least, I guess. But you still have this square that is quite nice, threatening to still take the bishop and then to take the pawn there. Okay, all right, interesting. After king take, we lose a bishop and we lose another pawn there. So it will be a pawn collection everywhere. And then this one too. But if you take this one, you lose this one. So it's a choice to make. I guess that actually kings there might be interesting as well in terms of tactic, just to prepare for the end game. Okay, so quite interesting there. We can actually trade the rook. And now, after trading the rook, I guess the game is almost done. Yeah. Let's count together. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four. It doesn't work. You cannot push your pawn. You have to move the king. King, king, king. You cannot push your king, not the pawn. Yeah, okay, all right. We keep this pass pawn there. That's important. As soon as the king is going there, we will take some space with the white king taking and collecting all the pawns of black, which will... Oh, yeah, okay. This is not a good move, I guess, from black. It's a bit some sort of a blender. Now, the only move they have to protect that pawn is to move on the side, but if they move on the side, we'll be able to push b5, and it will be really difficult to play. Yeah, putting more pressure. Pressure from Black the Reaper is not something that you want, believe me. So the big question is at what moment white will actually give up on that f pawn. Ah, the moment has arrived, it's now. Ah, you don't need to push that pawn, you can just collect it. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. So you still be able to collect that pawn at the end, but you could do it in an easier way. You don't have to push it to get a queen. All right. Okay, collecting a pawn, and then it should be, I guess, should be resigned from black, as there is no way that they will be able to success in that. Oh, king d6. King d6 will force actually the black king to move on the side. And when you have this type of position, well, I will be able to show you. When you have this type of position, so before that you play king d6, and then you have to move your king, right? So if you go there, you go to the opposite side with the white king. If you go there, you go to the opposite side, and now you are totally free to push your pawn at the end. Okay? So what will happen in this game currently is that black don't really have a choice, and I know that white will push, and after that, then okay, you can actually play that. No, you cannot really play it. It's a risky one, but you should. No, actually, you cannot push, otherwise you will lose your pawn. I don't know how it will end up. Ah, end up giving away the pawn and going back there to collect it. Okay. Okay, so interestingly enough, you need to take the opposition there. Okay, things done, and now you need to go to the opposite side of that key. That's the key to victory. Okay. All right, so now we need to push the pawn. You can even push it 2 squares. That's totally doable. Oh no, they go back. You need to take the opposition. Okay. Okay, so now they can take the other side. It's similar anyway. Okay, I guess it's an accurate calculus from Mr. Raxamiper. He knows that basically black will come back and he still have a tempo to push his pawn. And after that, he will be able to go either there or there to take the space. Okay. Don't make a draw. Okay. All right. I almost got a bit scared about how to manage the endgame. I guess there is some easier way to do, but at the end, the result is there, and that's the most important. So GG to both players. Okay. This one ended up as it should. All right. So now we are waiting for the next round. After his victory, Rax the Meeper is back to the second place. Quite interesting, I would say. Let's see how it will go. I guess we'll have Rax the Meeper against Pravishnav. Cannot be sure about that, but I'm quite sure we will be able to see this match. Or against Shravan Chess Talents, that's another possibility, as both players already played together. Okay, so we have 14 seconds there. Let's see how it goes. We also have Satang, that is number 6 of the tournament currently. Quite interesting after his victory against Mr. Chess Dude. Justin, really good for now. Justin, that starts slow but end up actually winning his 3 last games. Mr. Chess Dude following it, quite nice as well. And after that, what do we have? We have AKM Happypon and Farsight that are at the page number 2 of the tournament. Quite sure that they will be able to try to come back. Maybe. We will see. Oh, we have also Leaky Gods Chess, which is another of my students. I guess he didn't really have the occasion to play, unfortunately. But we'll try to have a look at it. Okay, we have 4 games for this round number 6. Up, 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 up. Okay. What do we have again there? This is the contender challenge for place number 1. Justin Chess again. Shravan, we will see about that. Satang against Pono. As we can see, Pono played quite interesting. So let's see how is it going. And we have AKM Happypon against Mr. Chess. Let's see how it will go. Okay, so we have a Caro-Kann opening by Mr. Chess Dude against AKM Happypon. I think that the queen is a bit too early, in my own opinion, but this is not a reason to actually give away free pawn, Mr. Chess Dude. You should not do that, and moreover, even if you don't give free pawn, you still have a bishop totally blocking you. So this is a weird opening, in my opinion. And this is still a free pawn, Mr. Chess Dude. Okay, it looks like AKM Happypon don't really know what to play there. This is still a free pawn, Mr. Chess Dude. It seems like the pawn is not really important. Okay. It's totally out of mind, this pawn. Totally. And for both players, actually, either for white and for black. Like white are going there for like the last 3, 4, 5 moves, and they're going back again and again. So now you have a knight take and then free pawn. Well, a free pawn at first, but can even be more. It looks like black are a bit tired of queen a for queen b3, queen a for queen b3, and now they want to say like bye-bye. Okay, queen sacrifice on a knight. A bit confused by this move, but we will have a look at it a bit later. Okay, Pono against Satang. Nice fight incoming, I guess. Let's have a look at it. I want you to be patient. I'll be patient as well with my candy. Okay. So still this move that is totally blocking the bishop. I'm still not a huge fan of it. Okay. Okay. I hope you don't plan to castle there. Okay. So interesting. Nice tactic from Satang. Beautiful one. Okay, and the long castle. It seems like long castle is the normal things for Satang. He seems to love it so much. And now he will probably apply some pressure, maybe try to trade some pieces somehow, maybe try to develop that knight to d4 to add more pressure there. It could be interesting as well. Okay, we'll have a look at it later. Justin chess against Shravan. Let's have a look at it too. Up. Okay. This is not a free pawn. I'm a bit confused by that. Okay. Oh, I'm confused by both players right now. All right. So the knight is pinned. There is a check there that I don't understand. And okay, the knight is pinned by a pinned rook. This is a funny situation, believe me. Let's have a look at it. Okay, so probably go back to the queen a to check. 100% sure about that. And then the queen a1 check to follow up on it. Or maybe taking the pawn there. Yeah. Okay, so now we have some problem because of that rook that is pinned and attacked. That's a bit a problem. What can we do as black? Honestly, there is no solution there. The only solution I see is bishop check, sacrificing a bishop, and be able to defend it with rook d8. That seems to be the only option there. But it's difficult to find for young students, so difficult. Yeah. We will see that a little bit later. Let's have a look at this game. Rat the Meeper. We take the side of Rat the Meeper. Up. Okay. 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 All right. Oh no, the knight. Oh, white missed it. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so now attacking your pawn there, you have a queen b4 to protect it. All right. Okay. So this knight seems to be a bit annoying. Oh, Raxemiper seems to be a bit tired now. After a huge game that he played, now it seems to be difficult to continue the tournament for the round number 6. Okay, so Mr. Chess Dude, after the queen sacrifice of aka Happy Pawn, actually this game has been quite short, quite quick. Okay, let's have a look at what happens there between Satang and Pono. Took, okay, this looks like a desperate check. Okay, just trading both, and now it will be impossible to play for Mr. Pono that just left the game. Up, okay, let's have a look at it. So, what has been played? Queen check. Okay. So now is there some options? I guess maybe now your best option is actually to. Oh, no, you have the bishops there. You have bishop. Ah, no, it doesn't work. You can take there. You can take there. That seems to be the best option. Queen take back, and then rook take. And you got a bishop and a queen for this price. Better than losing a full rook, definitely. Ouch. That hurts. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. Now the queen is dead as well. Okay, go back. Now it seems to be complicated. Yeah, it should be over soon, I guess. It's impossible to play for Justin. But unfortunately, it started quite good, but now after some little tactical blunder, it's just impossible to play. Now you have a checkmate, king there, and then queen take. Okay. So you have there, and then you have a check. But it's not still not a checkmate. It will be a checkmate. Ah, no, it's not. It's not. Hmm. I'm a bit confused about what they are trying. Oh, yeah, you have this one too. Okay, all right. Let's have a look there. So Pono end up losing that game. Up. And the next one we have is the one from Raxamiper. Okay, trading, trading. Oh, getting back the knight. All right. So now Raxamiper is down 2 pawns, but will he be able to face it or not? 2 pawns, it's doable. It's hard, but doable. Probably start with some queen attacking pawns, and now you need to attack the pawns. Could be interesting. Okay, so choose to move with the king, which is a defendable move as well. Quite interesting. Let's see how it will go. The thing you don't want as black right now is to trade the queens. So you want to avoid it. Now you cannot really play queen d5 anymore. Ah! Oh, that's sad. It's a misclick. 100% shows that it's a misclick. And it's missed! Free queen! Okay, Pravishnav is not focused on the game anyway. He don't care about the queen. What is a queen at the end? It's nothing. It's not important. Okay, probably for the queen b7 check, trying to collect that pawn. But if you try to do that, then it will have a draw. Okay, probably go for the check anyway. I'm a bit curious to see what will be next. This is something that we didn't say for a while, but in this type of tournament with the young players, everything can happen. It's usual to blunder a piece or even a bigger piece like a queen, especially at the end of the tournament because it starts to be difficult and tiring for players. Okay, so a pawn for a pawn, obviously. Okay, going back to cover this diagonal because you want to avoid a potential check that could be annoying. I guess one of the options for black right now is to try to push that pawn slightly. Just push a little bit, and at one moment you might be able to block that diagonal. But you need to be sure that your queen is ready to handle it. So I guess Miki got the same idea. But now that the queen are traded, it will be difficult to play, as this pawn will just be pushed, and it will end like this probably. Okay. Look, so we will have one more round. It will be a bit difficult to see like who will actually win the game. I will try to have a look at it. Up. And on this tournament, it's over. So as a little reminder, here is the links that you can have. So you just have to go to the team HappyPwn, right? If you want to participate in the tournament, you will have some link as well. And after that, you can find all our different links. If you want to learn more about chess, you can join us for a free chess lesson, a free trials that you can have. And you have all our social media as well. Please go to follow. It's always nice to see. And you will probably be actually quite happy to see it as well. All right, so let's go back to our key. So end up with a checkmate, of course, as it's impossible to stop. Okay, now waiting for the last round of this tournament. Let's have a look at it. Where is he? Up. Okay. So, okay, that was just a bug. I thought that we have only one game. Start to be worrying a little bit. Okay, Satong against Pravishnav. How is it going? We will see. Bono, it seems that to be offline. Mayeso against Raxamipa. We will follow that. And Justin against Mr. Chestune. This one will be interesting to follow. Okay. Okay. So we're opening both. Let's have a look at it. Rematch against Meeper, not Meeper. Yeah, you should try to make a rematch against Raxamipa. Yeah, you should try. He's a great player. You can check his Leech's profile. You will see how many thousands of games he has. He has quite a lot of experience on that. All right, let's have a look. Talk. Okay. All right. So we'll be able to see that. Follows these games. So here, I guess we don't need to follow it. Satang against Pravishnav. Quite interesting to follow as well. Seems to be a difficult opening for black. Maybe I'm making a mistake there, but this is only my point of view. Oh, there is a pawn there that is free. Will it be taken or not? Good question. Okay, it has been taken. All right. Okay, and knowing Satang, we should probably have a long castle somehow. I'm quite sure about that, like 90% that we'll have a long castle. Oh, maybe not at the end. I'm not sure about that. If we have a long castle, I would say that's a bit risky. Okay, let's go back to this game. So we have a King Gambit, same as always, by Mr. Raxamipa. Going back, okay. Okay, interesting. So here is a trick. If you take the bishop, knight take, queen take, and then you have a fork and you lose a rook. So this is the whole plan of Mr. Raxamipa, that you have to take this first, okay. So now is there a way? Is there a way for white to counter-attack? Should they keep the bishop or not? This will be a whole bunch of questions, as there is not so much activity for this one. And going back is not like the best move ever, in my opinion. I guess that's probably better to trade it. Up, 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 okay. Okay. All right, so from something standard, not standard, and the sorry, guys, sorry. It's just that you remember when I told you that I knew Satang will somehow end up with a long castle. After pushing G4, B4, sorry, I was like, no, he will not long castle. There is no way he long castle, and he did. He long castle again. So this is something that never stop. All right, you long castle, you don't have any pawn, and by the way, you lose one pawn there. Okay, So now your long castle look like you didn't actually castle at all. Yeah, a bit difficult. But all right. Difficult for Mr. Satang. Talk. Okay, what about this? We just had one move. Players actually take their time. It's the last game. Up. Okay, so little try from Mr. Chess Dude. It doesn't really succeed at the end. Okay, here we had some moves that has been played. What will we have next? Okay, a check with the bishop in b4. So we have only one square, which unfortunately is blocking us with that bishop and rook. So this is something to do, right? This is something that we should try to do as white right now, is to be able to use our pieces. Okay, now we probably surely have another check. I guess that seems to be the dynamic of black right now. Okay, maybe not. Trying to attack this one first, I guess, and then maybe go for the check and collect the pawn. Okay, so seems like there is not so many things to do uh, for white. Probably just go for developing the bishop and then play the rook to protect the pawn. Because we will have a bishop b5 attacking the knight, and in case black takes the knight, bishop take, white bishop take, and the pawn will be lost on a fork there, right? Some sort of fork. So the move there is actually to play rook b1. This one doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, so now we can just freely attack the knight and collect the pawn for free. Okay, let's continue on that one. I forgot to go one move back just to be sure that it will not continue without us. Oh, okay, I made the mistake again. Tuk. Okay, all right. So we were there. Bishop g2, knight g4, trying to find some activity, but okay, no, probably trying to push the f pawn. Okay, we'll end up losing a pawn there that is not seen by black, or maybe they think, okay, taking this pawn is not great, as we will lose this one, which is a possibility as well. This has been missed by white as well, losing another pawn. Now they're down 2 pawns. Not the best game, I guess. This block of 4 pawns is really annoying to play against. And what could we do? What could we do as white there? Difficult to have an en passant there. That will force us to take it back. The en passant is the move to play, definitely. There is not any other great move to play. Trying check with the knight is a fail, as we lose a pawn anyway. So taking is losing the knight. So the en passant is a move to play, but is Maieso knowing that you can have an en passant in chess or not? So we were at that moment when the bishop of Mr. Chess Dude tried to meet a queen, but failed. Okay, all right, okay. Oh, that's a free knight. Okay, trading the queen, of course. Now that we are winning on material, we don't need to wait for it. Okay, trying to go for that. I cannot say that I understand why, because now you have to go back there and you still lose your pawn. Oh, mistake from Maieso. They probably don't know the en passant move. So this is the type of move you should actually try to save time about, because there is nothing to do. There is only one move, it's knight d4. So black can take as much time as they want, they will end up playing knight d4. Well, we can actually wait a little bit and go to see the other game. Oh, okay, so now Mr. Chess Dude with bishop advantage, a bishop and a pawn advantage. Well, he will take the knight, of course. He's trying to trade the pieces from like, since he got one. No. Okay. So now there is a whole rebound. No. Justin, you can go to, if you play knight f7, you got a free bishop. The bishop is trapped. It could be back to even. Okay. So now we have a knight attacking the a7 pawn defended by rook, but also threatening a fork. Only move you can play there is rook c8. I was not talking about this rook, but it's okay because at the end you will be able to collect all the pawns. You have another fork there that could be interesting, but you need that knight to move first. Okay, let's go back with Mr. Satan. Okay, difficult to play. It has been missed. Okay, interesting enough. Okay, and end up like losing a pawn. Now 3 pawns, down 3 pawns is just impossible to play. Yeah, and losing another one, but gaining this one, at least. Maybe not. Okay, so now there is no way to stop the pawn, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, go back to d4, told you. Go back to d4, and then lose a pawn. Okay, now you can go back with that. What is the idea there? Okay, so all of that to end up with bishop g4, which by the way could have been done before. But now you have h3. You put h3 and you win 3 pieces. Buy one, get one. So the question is, will Raksamipa see it or not? It looks like no, and he's taking a dangerous pawn because now he can be pinned, which is missed as well by black. Okay. Okay. So this game is not a masterclass in terms of tactic. Definitely, we could get like this bishop. There is a free bishop on a pin there. We will analyze that with Rack the Meeper in maybe like 1 hour. So we'll be able to find. Okay, going back to the starting square. I cannot say that I really understand why, but now there is probably something that should be played by white is to try to recycle the knight, maybe blocking the bishop, just to be able to block that pawn, because for now there is no way you can block that pawn, unfortunately. Okay, you can block it with the bishop. It will work, but oh, actually it's quite a nice move. I totally missed it. I missed that move, which is great. Okay. All right, Raxanipa, you got me on this one. I didn't saw it. I don't know why. I totally missed that. Okay, interesting. A pawn and a rook for a bishop and a knight. A bit a losing trade from black perspective. But still interesting. Okay, Raxamipa choose something else. He chose to actually go to collect a free piece. Okay, even better. Even better, he don't want to take the trade. So he was down, but now this is a trap. If you actually want to take that knight, you have to sacrifice the bishop first, as you gain one more pawn. Could be a thing, could be interesting as well. Another possibility could be to place the knight there, threatening to take, but I guess it's even more interesting to do it by sacrificing the bishop. But who knows? Maybe they have other idea in mind. I am quite sure that the main idea now is to play knight d6, I guess, which seems to be the main thing from Mickey. Okay, maybe not then. Maybe not. Now I don't know what to do for the knight. What do you plan to do for your knight? Okay. This check was tempting, I agree, but difficult and risky. So now, yeah, you can stay because it's pinned. Okay. It's still time to change. You still can go to d6. Will you see it or not? That's the bigger question. No! Come on, knight to d6. And then you have a free knight there. Okay. Probably has to go to g5. Maybe we can have something with pushing the pawn there. Can be interesting. Who knows? Hmm. The idea is after pushing the pawn, rook take, and then up pushing the pawn take, and then you can use your bishop to take this one. So it's like destroying the whole pawn structure of black, but it's not what has been played. So now we have a knight going back and attacking the bishop. Probably one of the only move is a rook c1. Oh, no, this one doesn't work because you have a check. That's a bit sad. Yeah, that's a bit sad in terms of tactics there. I cannot blame Raxamiper for that. It's been quite a long rounds against strong player. It's difficult to play and cannot end up to be perfect every time. So it happened. It happened. Probably has to go back, I guess. And now you still have your pawn being pushed there. Yeah, quite difficult. Quite difficult to play. Our main problem as black is that our rook is totally trapped. And we probably need to try to do something against that, which will be difficult. Okay, Justin ended up being checkmate by Mr. Chess Dude. Nice play and nice tactic by Mr. Chess Dude. Oh, end up having a fork. Okay, all right. Okay, beautiful checkmate. Look. Okay, what do we have there? What has been played? We just play rook c6. Not really attacking the knight, but not really attacking the knight, as I said. I don't really understand what is the plan for now. One of the main plans should be probably to play rook g3 and to be able to come somehow back in the game. Because for now the rook is totally isolated. Oh, another is to just give away your pawn, but it's not really a problem as you already given away your pawn there, but just to protect it at the end. Let's see what will be played. Could be interesting. Okay, so unfortunately for this one, this pawn will not have the beautiful life that everyone said when you arrive at the end. You will never arrive, never start. Okay. All of that to go back to d6, okay. We have something to do with that. We have to try to go back somehow with this rook. Now it's a bit too late, unfortunately. So it will be hard, very, very hard to play. To not say like impossible to play there. Okay, sacrificing the knight for try. Hmm. Yeah, it's difficult anyway. There is nothing you can do. You cannot even go there. The knight is covering, so it's impossible to play at the end. Sadly. Yeah, probably go there and oh no, not even. Don't try to deny. Okay, there is a queen. It's okay, never mind. All right. Trying until the end, but I'm not even sure you can get a stalemate there. Seems to be too hard. You have a beautiful knight check. Ah, okay. Methodology will be same. Yeah. Oh, you can go directly with the queen there. It works as well. Okay. And then you have a checkmate. This one works as well. All right. Difficult game for Raxamiper. Nice try, and we will analyze that a bit more in detail. That was nice anyway. So I would say congratulations to everyone for this tournament. We have Satang at number 4, Raxamiper number 5, Mr. Chess Dude number 6. So congratulations to you three. You played well. Justin, nice try as well for your first tournament. It's well played. Keep doing like this. You got some beautiful victory. You got some, it keep moving, but you got some beautiful games. We just need to make something a little bit for your openings, and that will be all for the tournament of today. I will just say, uh, have a good day, everyone. See you later. So probably see you in a month if you don't join our tournament. If you join our tournament, I will see you next week actually for the online tournament, and next month in person in Bangkok on December 17 on our monthly on-site tournament in Alliance Française Bangkok. If you want to participate in this tournament, don't think too late. Go in advance as you can still maybe have the early bird prize, and be sure to register for the tournament in advance. I hope to see you there. I will say, have a good week, have a good day, have a good weekend, everyone. Have a good month for the one I will see in 1 month. For the other, see you next week on Sunday on this channel. And that's all. I wanted to conclude on something, but I don't have anything to conclude. I will just say, well played, everyone. And